You know that one penguin guy online who yaps a lot? I agree with him. Sometimes I want to be the penguin guy. I could be the penguin guy. I could just yap, because I'm in middle school right now. It's my last year. I'm graduating in 3 months, and there's still petty drama going on, and it's really freaking annoying. Like, I'm Taiwanese, so we have to take the entrance exam. It's like an exam that will determine which high school we go to, which is really stupid, by the way. We can't decide our futures when we're 15. That's crazy. Anyways, I'm not too stressed about that. My point is, why is there still drama going around? I know it's a middle school. We have to expect it. However, okay, I feel like I'm a nice person. I try to be nice. I go out of my way to be nice. I'm a very empathetic, and I'm very empathetic. I feel like I go the extra mile for people, knowing damn well they probably wouldn't do it for me. But I still like being helpful, and I still like being nice, and supporting others. But I feel like nobody ever does that for me. I mean, some kids don't even say thank you or sorry. Like, isn't that the bare minimum? Isn't that the most basic things that normal human beings should do? Did your parents not educate you to do that? I mean, when I do something for you, do you just like not care? Do you not notice? Maybe I should stop doing these things because nobody cares anyways. But I just like helping people and stuff, and I always smile at people and I say hi and stuff. Nobody cares like half of the time. Oh, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's okay. Some people are just rude. It's not even the thank yous and the sorries, especially boys, boys, immature boys in middle school. God, they're the worst. I mean, it's okay if you don't like me. I don't like you either, and maybe I did something to you in the past, but that doesn't mean you can just be so rude to me in public. Just, if you're gonna talk trash about me, do it behind my back. Like, I'm right there, And then the girls too. Guys, I don't really care about. It's the girls that get to me. Girls, they rip my heart out, shatter it, step on it multiple times, shove it back in, and expect me to be okay with it. Like, there's girls bullying my friend right now. There's girls bullying my friend. Okay, there's this girl. I have my good friend. We're gonna call her Kate. My good friend Kate. She's bullying my friend Kate, low-key. They got into a fight, and I don't even know what it was about. I don't think they even got into a fight. It just happened. Stupid middle school drama like this. And now she's bullying my friend. And that one girl who's the bully, she bullied me in the past before. And she didn't say sorry. She didn't do anything about it. I was so sad because of her. And then a couple months later, she just acted like everything's okay. No apology, no nothing. Going around talking smack about me. And then forgetting it all happened. She even wrote on my birthday card, which everyone in the class is required to do. She wrote, "Oh, I know we fought in the past, but everything's okay now." No, it's not okay. You bullied me. You bullied me. You turned people against me. Like, I had no friends. I had like one friend who was supporting me. Like, oh my god. Anyways, now she's bullying my friend Kate. And she's so rude. She bullied my friend Kate so bad that when Kate got put into the same group as the bully, Kate literally started crying. And she started crying and coming to me and begging me to switch. But I already had a group. I already had a really good group. But I still switched with my friend Kate because she was crying. I mean, I put myself in her shoes. If I was, in the same group as that bully, like, I would be devastated. And the bully's like cool with me now, I guess. But she didn't say sorry. She never said sorry. Okay, that's in the past, I guess. Now I'm stuck in a group full of people I not despise, I do not like very well. And they don't like me very well. Why do I do this to myself? I mean, it's only for one class. It's only for one class. But I had a really good group. It was with my friends. Whatever. It's not Kate's fault, you know. It's the bully's fault for bullying her to a point where she started crying. That bully, she's so mean, and I hate mean people. She's not necessarily mean to me, but she's mean to everyone else. She used to be really mean to me, and now she's just mean to everyone. For example, she, in art class, we have this blackboard, and it's just full of messages and drawings from kids in the past who went to this school. You know, it's generations of children who just wrote messages for the teacher and stuff. It's memories, full of memories. Generations of sorry, excuse me. Generations of memories. And that bully girl, she just went and she wiped the whole thing clean. Like top to bottom. The whole thing was empty. All those messages, memories, those messages and memories and drawings, they were all gone. Completely gone, wiped away, just one swipe. And our teacher, when she saw it, she was like yelling. Our teacher couldn't even comprehend what was happening because, you know, it obviously meant a lot to her, and she yelled at the bully for doing that, but the bully didn't care. At least she acted like she didn't care. She didn't apologize. I didn't see her apologize to the teacher. She just went back to her seat and, you know, acted like nothing happened. That's what she does. She does these mean things, these rude things, these elementary school level diabolical nonsense, and then act like nothing happened. Act like she didn't do anything bad. Act like she didn't do anything wrong. There we go. I need to stop slamming my table. It's not that deep, but she keeps doing these things, and it's so annoying. But I know we're graduating in 3 months, so whatever, you know. I won't see her ever again. You know, my dad always told me to make sure to have friends that are willing to stick up for me, but he also told me to not stick up for other people or else I'm gonna get targeted. So that's kind of an oxymoron. I don't know how to say it. That's kind of hypocritical, you know? I mean, I understand where he's coming from. He just wants to look out for me. But, you know, he doesn't want me to look out for other people. So I do look out for other people. I stick up for other people. But nobody sticks up for me. At least nobody in my class sticks up for me. Like, my good friends are in different classes. In my class, I have friends too, but they don't necessarily stick up for me, you know. And they weren't around me when I was getting bullied. You know, I hate to be a white sheep. I hate to be the bystander. But sometimes I feel like sometimes you just have to be the bystander because you can't win by being the vigilante or like just sticking up for other people who are being bullied. You can't win. Whatever. You know, we're graduating in 3 months. Okay, there's one more girl. Her name's Annie. The worst. Is her name Annie? I don't know. The worst. The worst. Oh, we're just gonna call her Annie. This girl, I'm pretty sure she's, okay, no, I am 100% confident that this girl is not in the right mind. She is crazy. She's not sane. She's the worst. She is so mean, just for no reason at all, and she just thinks it's funny. She likes to cause harm and cause havoc and chaos, and she thinks it's funny. You know, she hurt me in the past before too, and she also acts like nothing happened. Annie. Annie. Like one time I was talking to my friend Henry, and when she walked by, she just went, ew. And I'm like, what do you mean, ew? So I asked her straight to her point with a big fat smile on my face, because that's how I handle conflict, with a big fat smile. I was like, did you just say ew? Like, did you just ew me? And then she just said, yeah, because, you know, you were gonna bump into me. And I was like, you know, I played it cool. It wasn't that big of a deal, you know, getting ewed by some middle schooler. And I was like, oh, you know, if I'm like about to bump into you, shouldn't you be like happy? Like, and then she started laughing. Like, I'm laughing too because, you know, I just said some narcissistic joke or whatever. But she's laughing because she's like, ew, totally not, you know, like. This girl's also like super homophobic, but you know, it's not her fault she's homophobic, it's her parents' fault for not raising her properly. She's so rude. She's rude to everyone. I don't know how she has friends. Just, here's the thing. All these mean people, these mean bullies, they all have friends. And people like the weird kids who are alternative and, you know, aren't the norm, sometimes they don't they don't have friends. They don't have friends, even though they have a good heart. They have a kind heart. But they don't have friends. But all these mean people with cruel intentions, they have friends, because mean people stick together. Mean people attract other mean people. Annie. And that bully. I need a break. Like, why is there still middle school drama going on? Why do mean people exist? You know, every time I lose my faith in my classmates or like humanity, you know, I just yap to a camera. And I think, you know, that Charlie guy, I listen to him sometimes. You know, he's cool. I want to be him. Yeah, I could totally be him, man. Just, I can't be Charlie. I'm in middle school. Like, I don't want to graduate. I know that my life is very privileged. I recognize that I'm privileged. You know, I have a house. I have a roof over my head. I have a bed to sleep on. You know, posters, and you know, I get allowance, so you know I can still buy stuff. I'm not poor or anything. And these are all just little problems. These are all just little problems. These are really small middle school problems. But so far, they're the only problems I have, and it's kind of draining me a little bit. Really annoying. Just, you know, seeing my classmates getting bullied and, you know, seeing mean people thrive together. Do you ever hate someone so much that when you see them laugh, you just get offended? Like, you, like, not you, just, you don't deserve to laugh. You don't deserve to feel joy at the moment. You know, you need to go through some character development. Go through some redemption. You need your redemption arc. Just, I imagine this meeting 12 years later at a, you know, class reunion or whatever, and then I would just bring my like super hot husband or like super hot partner over and like be full of designer bags and show off and stuff and be like, yo, I'm doing so much better, but that's so immature. That's so stupid. That's so immature. But you know, middle schoolers were just like that. I have immature thoughts too. But at least I keep it to myself. It's not that hard to be respectful. It's not that hard to be respectful. Even people I like, even my friends, they're mean. They look down on kids who don't have money. It's not even the kid's fault. Like, it's not, like, you shouldn't judge someone just because they don't own, like, designer or something, just because they can't afford to buy, like, $500 bread. The world is cruel. I mean, there's so many worse things going on right now. I don't even know why I'm complaining. Sometimes I complain and then, like, I just remember, oh, there's literally kids dying in other countries, you know, I should be more grateful. Yeah, maybe I should just be more grateful. Focus on, you know, the positive things in life. Ugh, I don't even know what I'm saying. You know, middle school, just middle school. That's about it. See ya.